Good morning and welcome back to The Infected. This is episode 9, day 9, and I have decided that what I'm going to do is run to the extractor, but more than just going there for the extractors, I've decided I'm going to create a little temporary base right there so that I've got a place to sleep. I'm going to put a bed there and I'm going to make it so that I can go there in safety. I'm going to drop some of these MRE packs that I've created and put them there so that I've got, there we go. So that I've got some safety there, and if I can find some med stuff, I don't know if I've got that or not, but I want to drop that off because I suspect that's going to be a place I'm going to be going to a lot. So having some basic supplies there just seemed like a good idea. I've also decided that I need to butcher these two right here because I need the food to start spoiling because I need to have more biofuel. Let's drop all that in there, and let's drop the food in here. I'm going to cook the liver. And let's process this guy. Cook them, or cut them. I'm already starting to run down on water. I just took a drink. Oops. Let's put this guy, open it up and drop all of my animal parts right here. And drop the meat right here so that this can start cooking. I mean, I may eat some of it. Maybe I'll cook these too. But I want the rest of this to start going bad so I can use biofuel. And I wanted the use of that cart again so that I can start working off of that. Now, can I wash my hands in here? I don't think I can. Yeah, I've got to walk. Oh, yeah, let me wash hands. Shoot, I'm wasting a lot of water that way. I didn't put that together. So now that my hands are clean, let me process this because I want my meat to start cooking and I want to start having some water so that I can start heading over to that base location. I had considered starting off by making a bunch of iron so that I could take it over there and create another extractor. And that's not a bad idea. And I maybe I should do that. Did I not fill that up? Oh, this has got clean water in it. I didn't realize that. Okay, so that's not working. Let's grab that, drink that, then we'll start filling up the water thing again. Anyway, what I was saying was I thought about bringing enough iron and enough supplies over there to make another extractor, and that's not a bad idea, but I think I'd rather use the iron that I've got right now to make the second forge, because when I have the second forge, I'll be able to start cooking stuff faster, and I want to get another extractor here to start pulling out stone from the ground faster, which is going to be incredibly valuable in the future. But yeah, so that's my plans for right now. Let's dump this. Let's get a stick to cook it all. So off camera, I did a little bit of work. I've been up for a couple of hours in game, and I have basically gathered supplies. You know what? I guess I don't need that stick. Let me just use that. I've gathered supplies. I extended my base defense a little bit farther down here. I'm going to start doubling up eventually. So as I said, we're on day 9. I think the horde attacks start on day 14. I'll need to look at that. But anyway, this is where I'm at. I've decided right here, I'm going to start cutting a corner and I'm going to go this direction. I may move it back or I may cut over this way a little bit, but this has gone far enough over. I suspect this area will start reducing in size as my area up there gets bigger and bigger. I also want to start working on my garden. We'll see if that happens or not. Let's go up here and start rotating the rocks. I just emptied this. Oh man, this is so nice because it's so fast. Let me put them all in here. Let's grab you. Do I have enough? I probably do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Enough space to fully load this up. I was just off by 1. Which means if I hadn't had that stick in my hand, I'd have been okay. Yeah, we'll let that burn for a second. Let's run down here and finish making our other extractor, or our other forge, rather. There we go. It's done. Let's grab it and move it up here. Yeah. So I've been thinking about this design a bit, and I like the idea of having my forges right here. Let me get that lined up. Yeah, so it's straight. Okay, what I'm going to do is move it right there, and I'm going to move this because I don't know that that's in the way, but I don't know that it's not in the way either. I think that's basically centered. Now let's see if I can squeeze. I cannot. Yeah, there's no way to squeeze it in right there. So what I'll do is I'll just put it right here for right now, and I'll put a couple of them right there. I'm going to build some more so that I've got some some more rocks or crates for rock storage. And of course, when I get the tech, I'll start building some storage racks just to hold these. But anyway, is this done? No, it's not. Anyway, let's see what's next. That's completed, which is good. That was what I wanted to do. Now I just need to get stuff ready, I think, to head out to the new base. My base is sharp, or my axe is, you know, sharp enough. It's starting to get dull. I would love to have some more bolts, but I can't make them without the advanced workbench. I just redid this, and this guy is going to be good enough. So as soon as, yeah, let's leave this right here. There we go. Let's check on our water and our food. Let's turn that off. Empty this. Drink. Drink. Okay. Now I'm going to grab all of this meat for the trip because I don't plan on looting anything. Now, as I run through the forest, I may grab vegetables and stuff like that. But this way I'll have plenty of protein, and protein is the thing that I'm the lowest on anyway. So I've got 2 of these small ration packs, which is what I want to bring with me. And then maybe I will bring, just to be on the safe side, I'll grab 2 of those. What do I want to do with that last ingot? I hadn't thought that through at all. I think what I'm going to do is just dump it right here for right now. I need to move those up to the other location. I would love to, by the way, start working on organizing my storage up there. Organization is our lack of organization is a pet peeve of mine. Now, where did I leave that cart? I left the cart up there. So let me grab the one that had the animal, the wolf in it before. And we can start relocating these things onto the cart. So we're good to go. That should be empty. And that is empty. My inventory is empty, except for the stuff that I'm taking right here. Is there anything that I need to bring with me? Of course there is. I need to get the biofuel. Not making that mistake twice. Let's go ahead and make one more since we can. That's not the bench you do it on. This is the bench you do it on. Okay, craft. There, I've got that one. And then let me grab that. So that way I'll take this with me. So if I forget in the future, I'll be okay. And by the time I get back, this has got such a short shelf life on it. This should have degraded, and I'll be able to use this to refill my biofuel up there. So I think I've got everything I need. Let me just grab the cart and let me check the map. I think it's that direction. And I could not be more wrong. It is that direction. Okay, so for the future, remember, run across the lake, run across the lake. Yeah, that'll work. Do I have the cart? I just set it down for some reason. And let's go. All right. So I'm going to cut out right here because I just, for whatever reason, it irritates me to record running because it's just not that interesting. And so it's, whoa, way, way deeper than I thought. I thought it was going to be shallower. Okay. I think I'll just swim across because there's no air and I'm still holding onto the cart. So there's no detriment for me to do it. It just surprised me, that's all. Anyway, I'm going to cut out right now and I will get back to you as soon as... Oh, you know what I need? I just realized this. I'm going to run back and get it. I didn't bring any planks with me. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is make new plank carriers or new plank saw benches over there because I can. And it seems to me I would rather have the ability to make planks over there than be stuck hauling planks back and forth. So yeah, anyway, let me cut out and I will get back with you in just a minute. We are getting close, and this is the first Vambi I have come across. See if I can peg him. I was hoping for a headshot, but I think I shot too low. There we go. Yeah, cool. Ah, can's nice. All right. You can see that I've been trying to stay in the shade. If you noticed, my guy was dying from heat exhaustion. I've been trying to stay in the shade as much as I can. I've got it up a little bit. Every time I come for a stop to rest to catch my breath, I stop right here and in the shade so it can build back up. And you can see, let me zoom in a bit. We're starting to get pretty close. So not bad at all. Oops. Glad I check for that cart constantly. I've just left it behind too many times not to be checking for it. No, not here. It's a little bit farther. Pretty soon I'll have the lay of this worked out. I just forget. you know, where it is exactly. I've got to be getting pretty darn close. Let my guy catch his breath for a minute, make sure I don't run up on any zombies. Or vambies, excuse me. Like that. I love this weapon. I know I say that all the time, but that's because I love this weapon and I have no need for pipes. I'm just gonna dump that. All right, there we are. We are here. Now we're in the shade again. Fantastic. All right, first thing I'm gonna do is look around, make sure everything is okay, and see how much I've got. Okay, so I really am okay to have waited this long because I've got a good amount of stuff. I've got the aluminum that I really wanted, so that I can make the flask, the larger flask, a couple of rocks, which I'm apathetic about, but I've got a couple of pieces of copper, so I should be able to make the advanced workbench and a couple other things, so I can start making good progress. Now I'm looking at the time. It is almost 1 o'clock, or almost 2 o'clock. We'll call it day 9, 2 o'clock when I empty this thing, take all, and drop the biofuel in there. That's awesome. Now I'm going to be overweight, I'm sure, and I'm going to waddle my way back here, but that'll be a good indicator. So maybe I'll come back in 2 days and try and remember exactly the amount, come back at exactly the same time so I can see how long a day is in this game or how much biofuel I'm going to go through in 1 day. So let's move all, move all, move all. I got a decent blend, really. I'm glad for that. I'm glad I didn't get tons of rocks. I have no need for that, but I guess I'll just store it. Grab that, grab that. I need to, maybe I'll just leave this guy behind instead of taking the time to make some new workbenches, or some new storage crates. Let's put you right here, dump you off. All right, let's make a couple of saw benches just so that we've got it. And I want to set up a very, very basic or rudimentary bed. So placeable saw bench. And let's go with 3 like normal. And each of these takes 4 planks, so kind of a dead looking tree. So we should be good. Oh, you know what? Let me use the cart. I don't want to waste the time doing that. We'll move this. I need to make sure, absolutely not forget it's there, because it would be totally pointless for me to have come all of this distance to get those raw materials and then forget them. Definitely want to grab that pumpkin. Uh-oh. You know, that makes me, whoops. That makes me think I need to put up some base defenses too. As a matter of fact, actually, I was going to say I'll do that first, but I really want to get these saw benches working so that they're cutting saws. Did I do it like that? I don't know why I did that. Except that it's just a habit to do it that way. All right, you guys go a little bit. Let's go out and see if we can get... Shoot, you know what? I can't make those things because I didn't bring rope. I can't make the spikes because I didn't bring rope. And I don't know that I can make rope in my inventory. I don't know. Let's try that because I don't remember. Actually, let me just stand here and try that so I'm not quite as close. You know, this is something I'm sure at some point I'll remember, but I just forget. Nope, cannot make it. I need a workbench. In order to have a workbench, I need nails. And I don't want to go through the process of making all that. So the next time I come out here, what I'll do is I will continue to get, or I will come out here with some nails and stuff like that so that I can make a workbench. I'll make sure I've got everything I need to make a workbench. I don't know where that wolf is. What's up, goat? Yeah, I don't know where that wolf is, and I can see a zombie. He's real small, but he's on the screen to the right of the tree that I'm cutting down. What's up, little guy? Let me give you some scratches. There you go. It's like you're my own little pet. Your May's replacement. Don't tell May I said that. Okay, nice. I know. Where do I want to put this? I don't want it in there just because I don't know. I don't want it in there. But I'm going to make a choke point right here. So let's go ahead and start by building a little, like 2 by 2 foundation so that we can start working here. Okay. Now, you know, I am tempted to make more saw benches just because I don't want to sit here and wait forever for these. Although it doesn't take, I guess it doesn't take too long. How many logs did these take? 6 planks and 2 logs. So I guess it's a moot point because I'll be making these and running out and getting more logs to feed into this and more logs to feed into my machine. So let's run out here, try this again. Make sure that I'm not getting jumped by anybody or anything. Animal, pet, zombie, or gopher. I don't know. That is a big tree. I wish I had a butcher's table. I'd grab that goat. Don't tell him I said that. He won't come on over and visit them. Okay, let's fill you up again. There we go. Oops. 2, 3. I'm going to need to put stairs here. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to get up. Okay. So I need more planks, and I need at least 4 more logs. So let's cut down 1 more big tree. Checking to make sure nobody's there. Yeah, I'm real paranoid. But, you know, if you had half zombie, half vampires trying to hunt you down, I think you'd be a little paranoid too. Boy, I cannot get the timing of that right. I should say I can't get it right consistently. I did it off camera once, but it was with one of the other smaller trees. Not the one that gives you 3, the one that gives you, what is it, 7? 8? 8 it must be. Oh, I need to put you in planks. Okay, let's grab that. And actually, I don't know how many I need, but I don't want to pick up more than I need. Okay, so I need 1 more plank. Oh, you know what? I'll need them for walls anyway. And I'll need them for the bed. Okay. So everything else is just going into planks. Except if I need, if I make stairs, which I may do, I may not do. Come on, when do you guys finish? There we go. All right. 1 more plank, let me grab that, and then I'm going to start working on the walls. I hear you. Okay, there we go. All right. So I just need wall. Let's make the door here. And then let's put F4. Let's make a window here. I think that's it. Everything else shouldn't be a window because I'm not going to want a window just to stare at a rock. So I don't see any benefit for it. So let's go back to these guys and make these full-fledged walls everywhere. Yeah, I was thinking to myself, I should have gone out here and got more logs, so I had more logs more planks being created while I was working on that. Oh well. Oh, my dude's thirsty. You know, the other thing I should work on is maybe making a campfire. This is sort of like the first days of the game again, where you're just starting off trying to get the basic necessities that you need. Except for I got a really nice axe. Otherwise, it's a lot like the first couple of days in the game, where you're just rushing. Okay, is the sun going down? Because I don't think this was all shade before. Whoops. Grab the logs. 1, 2, 3. Pick up you. Is there anything else? Let's see. Okay, let me get my guy something to drink. Let's drink. Nice. Okay, so that means that's it. I can get fluid here. Oh no, that's minus to thirst. That's plus 35 to thirst. I didn't realize there was such a difference between those two. I mean, and that makes I don't know. It makes some sense to me, but, and I'm going to eat one piece of meat, even though that's going to make me a bit thirsty, and I will eat that. I found it on the way. Okay. Drop you off again. And pick up planks, pick up planks, pick up planks. Oh. You know what? I think I'm going to have this, grab this storage unit. What you doing, goat? And I am going to put it over here. I'm just going to use it for a step because I can keep biofuel in there and I can keep whatever else I need. It's more aesthetic than anything else because, you know, I got to jump to get on it as compared to just jumping to get up there. But I don't know. I'm just going to do it for now because I want to. Okay, let's drop you guys off and then go cut down another tree. There we go. I also need to make sure to make the bed. I don't want to forget about that. 2, 3, 4. I thought that would be more than 4 because I know it's 4 for the other big ones. But since these are even bigger, they're a full 11 tall, I assumed it would take one more hit with the axe. This is a really neat build location. I'd love to build here someday. All right, let's pick up planks. Oh, wow. I was worried about picking up too many and having some in my inventory left, which was a bad assumption. Because each of these takes... Okay, each of these takes 4, or it takes 8, so I've got 16, 32. I need 32 total. Well, I need 28 now total. And each of these makes 2 planks out of 1 log, so I need 16 or 14 logs total, if I did that right in my head. Which, I don't know if I did or not. I love math, but I don't always... It's hard to do math correct sometimes in your head when you're going real quick. There we go. So anyway, that probably means this cart will be enough to finish the base, and then I'll just have to make the bed, and then I'll be good. Then I can just head on home. Oh, I keep going all the way over there, and I don't need to. Because I'm thinking I want to split the difference on the distance between that and that, but the logs only go over here, so I don't really need to do that. I still cannot stop it from shaking. The mouse from shaking. I have been trying and trying to do that. Okay. So 2, 4, so 6 total. That means I should be good here. 2. It should be 6. Nice. There it is. I'm not going to worry about the roof, at least not right now. Maybe the next time I come back, I'll work on that because I'll bring some nails and I'll bring some stuff I need to just make things better. Like I'll put a workbench in here and stuff like that. All right, let's worry about putting down a bed. I'm going to put it just in case I get stuck out here and I need to sleep. I don't intend on making this my spawn point. Bed. That is in the bedroom, which is here. Oh, I was already on it. Let's drop you in the corner right there. Okay, you take 6 planks, which I should have. I just got done making them. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. No, oh, no, I didn't mean that. You know, I knew I was going to. I hope I didn't set that as my spawn. Yeah, I didn't. I was afraid by sleeping there, I made it into my spawn point. You know, I've changed my mind. I'm going to move you over just a bit. I don't remember, does it take 2 or 3 logs to make some stairs? I just would rather have stairs. Stairs are going to be under stairs. That was kind of an obvious statement. Oh, it is 3. All right, that means we're going to run out here and do this one more time. Oh man, the sun's starting to go down. I'm eager to head back to my main base. Yes, I hear you. Because I want to start smelting this copper. And I'm very, very excited about that. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So let's think. Is there anything else I need to do once I am done making these stairs? I don't think so. I think that's it. I just need one more right here. And then I just need the 4 planks. So that will be ready in just 1 second. 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. All right, we're good. Yeah, look at that. Here's our new base. Our new forward operating base by this. Now it is, wow, it's already 7:30, which means it's 5.5 hours in game. And this is ticked down. I didn't look at the exact time, so I don't know how much this made, but it made 2 more cobalt. And I'm going to leave the cobalt here for 2 reasons. 1, I don't need cobalt at all at this stage of the game. And 2, I want to see how much is made once this is fully counted down. So anyway, that is exciting. Let me start loading up. Wait, what is... This is the stuff that I had. Yeah. Let me start loading up right now and head back. Well, let's finish making plate. Head back to my normal base so I can smelt the new ore. I made it home and it is getting late. It is after 9 p.m. and I want to get... Actually, I'm just going to take this whole thing up here with me so I can smelt my iron or my aluminum and my copper. Let's come over here and grab it. So I want for sure 3 of those to start with, and I'm going to make all of those copper. So I don't need any of that. I'm just going to make, I think, more aluminum and copper. Then how many do I have? 5, 5. Yeah, that should be 9. Okay, I forgot I could light that guy up too, but I'm not in such a rush that I need to run through and burn that guy. I'm surprised that this guy was still running, honestly, because I was gone for such a long time. Cancel. Let's go ahead and cook that and that, and let's throw this in here and see what we get. Okay, just a few minutes, that will be done. I need to find a good spot for this. Let's take this out, this out, this out, and this out. Although I really have no need for that. It will be such a long time before I can use those things that it just seems completely unnecessary to store it that long. So I might dump it and let it unspawn. I don't know. Let's grab these while I can. I'm going to run down and I'm going to empty all of this inventory, and then I'm going to come back and get my hopefully freshly smelted material. Let's see. Oh, no, I am in the wrong area. Oh, shoot. Did you guys see that? I can't believe it didn't attack me. Okay, friendly bear, you're going down. Oh, I can't believe that worked. One shot at him. Well, I thought for sure I was history. He would have jumped up on here and started tearing me up. Wow. Okay, I don't even remember. Oh, I was dumping stuff. I forgot. I got so distracted. Dump you. Dump you. Okay, this isn't really necessary. I need to move this all up to the upper level. So let's drop you off. I don't know what to do with you. I'm going to keep you. I should put you over here with the other seeds. I also need to... Yeah, I'm going to do that if I've got time. Otherwise, it'll be in the morning. Is that it? There we go. 1. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Oh, no, I need to drop these materials off. 1, 2, and that's it. Yeah, I'm golden now. There we go. Unlock that. Where am I going to put these? Let's move you out of the way. Oh, no, this one is just going to be iron. I think I'm just going to keep this one as iron. Move all, and I'll put you right here for right now. I'll start working on some shelving units, but I'm not going to do it right now. Yeah, the rest of that's okay. Oh, look at this. It's done. It is totally and completely done. First thing I am going to do, well, first thing I'm going to do is put my fire out. I can't because I don't have any water. All right, first thing I'm going to do is run down here. There we go, and drop that off. So I've got my advanced, or what is it called? Advanced workstation? Or yeah, advanced workbench. That's fantastic. Now I should be able to make some more bolts, which will be great. The second thing I am going to do is run over. Oh no, it's back here. I started off with this thing on the other side, and it's now stuck in my head that it's on the other side. I'm tempted to make 2 of them just so I can make a large flask. Oh, that's fantastic. I could make 2, and You know what? I think I will. I like having two. There we go. It does take a lot more room in here, which is on the irritating side, but not the end of the world. Let's move you right there, and let's use you to start boiling some water. Is there any water in here? A little bit. Enough that I can just take it and drink. What's your problem, dude? Why are you fussing? I'm looking at my stats. I don't see why the guy's upset. I mean, I get he's a little tired, but oh well. Let's put you in here. Run over here and grab a stick. Run back here. And start the fire. There. Cool. All right, what time is it? I think we're running out of time. Yeah, 11 o'clock. Nice. All right, let's go back upstairs and put this away. I'm so glad to have that done. That is so fantastic. All right, I'm going to cook these, I guess. And I'm going to put the extra copper right there, although I'm actually leaning pretty hard towards putting the copper, or using the copper to get a gate. As a matter of fact, I think I will. I have just enough time to kind of lay that out. I've been running in and out of this facility, and it's fine, but I want a door right there. That seems to be where I would want to go, not sneaking out that direction. Maybe I'll add another one down there, but let's grab this guy right here. And we're going to move him out of the way. Actually, let's turn you 90 degrees so you can line up. Yeah, that's correct. I think do I actually want to come? Yeah, I think I actually, nah, I'll come off of here. I was thinking about moving it back one, this direction, so it lined up off of here. But I think it's a little too close, although I might be able to just jump over it. I don't know. Anyway, that's good for now. Let's take this guy and move it with him. There we go. And let's drop the door down. Let's see. Where is it under? Construction, right? Yes, this guy right here. Oh, it takes 4 copper. 4 copper and 12 wood. All right, let's line it up against this thing. So I want it to be parallel to, let me run down here so it's easier to line up. That's obviously not it. And that's obviously not it. So that's got to be parallel right there. Oh, it's 180 degrees off because I want those hinge things on the inside. That's the inside of the door. That doesn't look right. That looks right. There we go. All right, let's center this and then press X to raise it up. As high as it will go. It doesn't look quite right going through the door like that, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, where's my nearest log carrier? I think both of them are up there. Let me run up there and get it. And I should be able to grab my other copper because I think there was some copper in here. Yeah, okay. Let's grab you. Put you out. And let's grab these two. Actually, let's just take it all. Then come over here and unload this right here. I'll need to come up with a better system for organizing it, and I will. Just not doing it right now. Down we go. Okay. This is going to have to be rearranged a little bit. This is too close. Just put you right there for now. And actually, let's drop the copper in there. There we go. 2, 3, 4. Oops, now I can't pick you up. Is that full? I think so. 2, 3. Okay. There we go. All right. This should take all of this plus one more. 2, 3. Yeah, that's 9, 10, 11. Let's run out here and just cut down one more tree. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come out here, and I'll do it during the daytime to organize this a little bit better. The spikes out there, I'll make them a little more in line, but I think that'll work. That's good. And I'm so excited to have this. Now I can run out here and do whatever I want to. And oh no, there's Vambies coming, turn around and run back this direction. That's fantastic. Let's fill my water thing up now that that's gotten done. And what am I going to do? I'm going to drink this, and I'm going to fill this one up, and I'm going to put it right in here. Although I don't think I've got maybe I've got enough fuel actually to completely do that water. Yeah, that's cool. I'm going to eat the little piece of protein, and I'm good. Now, where am I going to dump this old flask? I think you're going right there. That's good. Yeah. There, out of the way. Oh, I got enough time. What time is it? Oh, it's too late. I'm past time. All right, that's it. I was going to make that pick, but that's going to have to wait till the next episode. I'm over on time, so I've got to call it right now. Thank you guys so much for whopping. Thank you guys so much for whopping. I keep saying that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed playing it. I hope you guys have a good day, and remember, game on.